We're here at the Valencia Ballroom at the after-show party following the American Kennel Club's National Championship and, of course, the Eukanuba World Challenge. Now, it was only a couple of months ago in an hotel outside Coventry, back in England, that a rather overwhelmed lady practically fainted in the ring when her Lhasa Apso bitch was selected by 3 very famous judges to represent the United Kingdom here in Orlando. And that lady is Margaret Anderson. Margaret, tell us a little bit about the trip here and your initial experience of arriving in Orlando. You've never traveled to the States to show a dog before, so just give us a little bit of an inkling into how it went.
It was quite overwhelming to start with because there was such a lot to do with preparation of getting the dog into the United States. She was passported, but there was also a lot of other paperwork to do. Then having her travel in cargo was quite worrying, but fortunately everybody was very kind and very supportive, and they even came onto the airplane and told me that she was all right. No, it's been a wonderful experience. I'm overwhelmed with the win. I can't believe it. It's the first British dog to ever get this far in this competition. So I am so pleased it was my Zentar Elizabeth that did that.
And of course what was also amazing was that for the first time in quite a while, the British representative has actually been British born, owner, bred and handled. So I think everyone was elated. Well, I know everyone was elated that evening. Even I was elated for you. So I mean, that in itself was a major achievement. How were you feeling when you made it through and you knew that you were actually in the final 12?
I thought that was astonishing. And I thought tonight would be, I was so proud to be in the final 12 that if I got no further, that was absolutely fine. If you think about it, that Elizabeth was the 12th best champion in the world, that was fantastic. So how can you better that? If I didn't better that, that was okay. But to now come third was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I can't express how I feel about that.
Because of course the way that the competition is structured, the first dog to be called out is actually the first runner-up, followed by the runner-up, and then the winner comes out third. So as a commentator, I was very, very keen that we explained to the audience that the first dog to be pulled out was effectively third, in case anyone got the wrong end of the stick. So Enrique Filippini, very, very dramatic judge. So when he gestured to you, I mean, were you actually aware that he was gesturing to you?
No. I thought he was talking to the poodle. So I sat there for a while and it was like he was going, "Will you please get out here, lady? You know, I'm, getting rather, his gesticulation was getting a little coarse." And I suddenly realised that it was me again, so I jumped up and ran forward. But no, poor man, I think he was getting rather worried that this woman wasn't going to get up and come out.
So anyhow, before you go off and party some more, Margaret, would you recommend a week in Florida as the guests of Eukanuba?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, they just treat you like royalty. It's absolutely fabulous. Everything is paid for. They just treat you really, really well. It's it's better than winning Crufts, to be honest, because they just treat you so well.
Well, there can be no finer recommendation than that. Better than winning at Crufts. Well, Margaret, I know you're going to enjoy the rest of the day, and on behalf of all the Brits, well done and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.